for either third or fourth screen today. I was supposed to actually be live streaming actually 30, probably like maybe an hour ago, whatever. I had like as soon as I got off, I went to sleep and I just overslept. That was some good sleep. Ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said, let me go ahead. I got me something to eat, so now I'm well rested. We can go ahead and tackle some more of these missions, and then after a while, we'll go ahead and finally go forward in the story. I keep forgetting I can do this now. Wait, where am I going? I'm thinking I might... Well, hold on for 1 second. 1 second. Alright, so I just invited my friend to the party. Hopefully y'all don't mind having another voice, you know, hearing another voice other than mine in this live screen. Cause at least that'll cancel out any dead air, cause there's only so much commentating you can do over a RPG, I feel. I don't know if he's gonna join. I'm actually surprised he didn't get the game, considering he's been jumping from game to game this week like crazy. Hey, what's up? He's just talking about you. Hello? Hello? There must be something wrong with this man, Mike.
Nope. Hey, buddy. Sorry about that.
Oh, what's up?
I didn't know we were on. We were still on. I got it here and I looked like right next to the title. I'm like, oh, he's still on.
No, I literally just got back on. Like when I got off, I was saying this earlier, well, just like a few minutes ago. Like when I got off, because I was planning on getting back on like in the next like 30 minutes or whatever. Like I fell asleep. I said, this is some good sleep. Let me just stay asleep for a minute.
Dude, you need to sleep. Like Jesus, between the two of us, we both know how bad your sleep schedule is. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So like I just fell asleep, and I was like, well, I'll just get back on. Like after this, I just got done eating a full course meal, so I'm ready. I'm freaking ready. I'm gonna keep grinding a lot of these missions and stuff. Even though, like I was saying earlier, like I know I don't necessarily have to at this point, cause I know that in chapter 7 you get the chain hunting thing, so that will make the grinding a lot easier. But I'm just like, well, I might as well go and get all these other like filler missions out the way. And I'm trying to do my best to like record a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna need to do or need to like upload what do you call them? Like compilations of like people attacking
compilations,
like that. Like
compilations.
Yeah, like I'm trying to make sure that I like record a lot of this stuff, because like unlike My Hero 1's Justice, it's not like I can like go back to it at any time. I would have to literally restart the game for some of those.
Yeah, and this will make actual good like recording footage too. So like whenever you need it.
Honestly, I'm thinking if things continue to go the way that they are going, I'm probably I don't want to say for sure, but I might just live stream my whole playthrough if possible. I mean, if the views are there and the likes are there, I mean, I'll do it.
I mean, they are liking the stream, so I have been
Which
in
I am
every single one of
grateful.
them today.
I'm happy.
I've been in every single one, and I've gotten mine.
I thought you were at work today. I was like, man, this dude really watching this at work. He's a good friend.
No, dude, I only go. No, dude, I only go to work for like at the building.
I forgot you told me. Yeah, it's like Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was home working today, which again, it's like they should be doing. We should be doing the same thing that we should be. We've been doing like for like the majority of the whole like year so far, because there ain't shit to do.
So
there's nothing to do.
And I'm not gonna ask you, in detail or anything like that. But
yeah.
So you're just like you're still working. But you're doing like minor stuff. Like if that's the case, it's like, well, I don't understand why they just won't let you. Like why won't they just let you do that all the time instead of like making y'all go in?
I mean, we've been doing like the other stuff at home, like the real minor stuff at home, and the safety of our houses.
Like that's freaking stupid.
Like this dude, we've done nothing. This dude I work with and me, it's supposed to be 3 of us. But the lady hasn't. But the lady that I work with hasn't come in. I won't give any specifics, but we've actually been doing absolutely nothing. It's been 2 days just sitting at my desk doing nothing.
I already told you that couldn't be me, bro. Cause like when you told me the other day, like, bro, I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, yo, could have been me. I would have left, and I'm like, if they would have said something, I'm like, listen, I did all my work. Y'all not gonna waste my time, and even if I have to make him an excuse, I'd be like, listen, bro, my brother, he's in Florida. I had to check up on him. I'll say something, or be like, listen, y'all ain't gonna put me at risk every day. I'll be like, listen, I got people at home that are high risk. Listen, I'm doing my work. I'm getting out. If y'all don't like it, y'all can fire me, fam. Like, I just told him straight up.
Yo, could you get...
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get this.
Dude, I'm trying to like do like all this in like stages right now. Like, I'm actually trying to beat all my stuff before I jump to something else. To be consistent instead of jumping. I jump, sure, but it's like...
Jump!
At least
jump around!
Shut up. Shut up. At least when I jump, it's like, it's stuff I've already beaten, okay? Some of these challenges are bullshit, though.
I mean, so far, I'm actually impressed by just the not only the complexity of just the combat system, but just like little quality of life stuff that's like not in, and it could be in other RPGs and like other other current RPGs, but I haven't been playing a lot of RPGs and stuff like that, but it's just like I'm playing this and I'm just remembering my experience with the Sword Art Online game just a few weeks ago. I keep bringing that up in every stream because like I'm still mad about that. I'm still mad I wasted $60 on that. I won't let that go. That is my biggest L of this year so far. I've had more fun playing this game in 2 hours than I did that Sword Art Online game. Like it's little things like you done this mission? Okay. Do you want to teleport back to the guild? Fine. Okay, let me teleport you back to the guild. Also, I'm not getting all these loading screens. I'm not getting a bunch of loading screens. I haven't experienced like any frame rate drops or anything like that. No pop-in or nothing like that. Like it seems to run pretty well. And I was very skeptical when it came to, because the way this game was looking at first, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a low budget game, and for which it is. And I was thinking, okay, it's probably not going to be the most, you know, it might have a little technical, you know, some small technical things. You know, that was my initial thoughts. I'm like, this is running a lot better than what I expected so far.
Well, it's not in the CC2's hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm like, honestly, if this game keeps up the way that it is, I'm just like, listen, let them make a sequel. Let them do other games. I think I read an interview this week with the game's producer, and I think they said that they either would want to do, I can't remember which one. I think they said they would either want to do a sequel to this or go into another anime. Because he claimed that he was he actually grew up watching Fairy Tail. Which is, it's like weird when oh, go ahead.
No, you know, continue. I'm just like,
no, it's weird. Like, it's weird when I hear people say, "Oh, I grew up watching Fairy Tail." I'm just like,
it's that old.
Like, it feels weird to hear that, and especially because like, by the time Fairy Tail came out, we was like in high school.
Yeah, it's been
like,
around when you really think about
Fairy
it.
Tail. I was like, what? How old are you? Because like for us, it's like Dragon Ball and kind of, you can say Naruto, since we were like in middle school when Naruto came out.
Yep. Oh my god, it can't be Naruto. God, dude, like I was so bored of my fucking desk. I was literally going through the Hunter comment section.
Oh.
And I'm like reading this shit. I'm like, oh my god.
No, there was some dumb comment someone made.
I'm sure it was.
No, there was like, they said something about, it was some show. I think they said like One Piece copied Fairy Tail or something. I'm like, what? It was some dumb comment someone made. I'm like, bruh, I should block you for saying stupid stuff.
I should block you for that.
Like, bro, what? That doesn't even make any sense. And it's funny I mentioned that because, like, Gildarts is a freaking copy of Shanks. I mean, that's probably the only thing I could say that Hiro Mishima kind of copied. I mean, because regardless of what anyone says, these character designs look way better than anything in Hunter x Hunter and a lot of other shows. Like, y'all gotta give this man some respect that, like, these character designs, and then like the different magic that the dude comes up with, and the different scenarios and stuff that's in the series, and then also the freaking main villain like Seraph. Like, I was rewatching Tenro Island, some of that last night. I'm just like, okay, they gave you a unique villain. Say what you will about the execution and everything else. I mean, not just Seraph, but Acnologia. Even though I think they kind of screwed up Acnologia a little bit. And I'll still say that I hate that ending. I don't think that ending was very good, and I'll continue to say it. Even though I would love the show, I would love for the show to come back, and I've said that multiple times. But it's like that ending was bad, people. I'm just like after this, I'm like, yo, if the game continues to be good, like really good like this, I'm like, man, give them Black Clover. Look, listen, Bandai Namco ain't doing nothing with the license. Give them Black Clover.
Actually, that would make the most sense considering, like,
I mean, it's both magic.
It's more relevant now, and especially like when the game, I mean, when their first game initially came out, it's like it had no traction to stand on.
Yeah, so, like it only had like maybe like 30 episodes, and they barely, like, could you imagine you're not that far in Black, but like if they did a Black Clover game now, that joint would be wild.
Shut up.
It's kind of funny that, like, the game you're playing, the Square All Humans, like, that is out now, and like G-Force coming back. And I vaguely remember when I was like, when I was in, I think I was still in middle school when G4 was still on TV, and like I remember seeing ads for like that and Mercenaries, and I couldn't get the appeal of it honestly back then.
I get it, man. It's not for everyone. I get that.
I mean, I always like, you know, I'm always gonna like bash it and stuff, but I'm just like, you know, I'm just messing with you.
I know. I'm like, oh, come on. You're going to like, give me, like, text me over, like, trash, shut up. Shut up. I'm like, dude, shut up. It's like, okay.
It's like,
I have my problems with, and, like,
I
have my problems with this remake. It's like, some of the things that they did, like, the streamline controls, I hate it. There's no option to, like, turn the controls back to the old control format. And the physics, when you use psychokinesis, it's like, if you hit somebody with something, they don't fall down like they used to. It's like, this is basic shit that was in the original ones. And it's like, why would you take that away?
Is
like,
that, so why, not to cut you off, but like, why did GameSpot give it a 6? I didn't bother watching a review. I just saw the dislikes.
Here's the thing. I think they're just... I think people have a problem with the fact that none of the dialogue was changed. It's like, I think one unused mission got put back in, right? And because this takes place in the 1950s, people have a more issue with this now.
So it's one of those scenarios where it's like...
Yep. The timing, and people criticizing like, oh, someone calls someone pussy.
It's
I'm
not
like,
PC, basically.
Basically, and that's why.
And that's what GameSpot got mad at.
I saw some journalists like.
Okay, so basically it was something. Basically, it was something stupid once again.
Yeah, basically.
And who did? So did the Was it Callie Plaguey, the chick that did the Pokemon review that said it was too much water? It was the same. She was also the same one that did that. What game was it?
I'm looking this up.
The zombie biker game. She also did a review for that. I can't remember the name of it for like.
Days Gone.
Yeah, Days Gone.
Oh Lord, hold on. Let me.
Cause if it's her, you know that don't surprise me. Let me check the chat.
What the fuck?
Daddy. Pause.
Okay, what?
Excuse me, sir?
Can we not? Can we not?
Me?
I deliberately stay away from this shit on Twitter. Like, I don't want this here. I don't want this shit here.
Okay. That was a random comment.
That king, queen, daddy shit. I don't know. No. Stop.
No, sir.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, so we got that random comment from earlier talking about some guy named Tone took his wife, and I'm just like, is this a joke or are you serious? It's like, if it's a joke, I'm not familiar with it. If you're serious, I feel bad for you. Sorry to hear that. And I'm just like, now, like, what is with people always posted random stuff in people's screen? Like, maybe I don't have the same sense of humor. I don't know.
No,
I'm definitely built different because I'm like, what? Got this dang same brownie from like a few days ago. Same big brownie. I'm chomping on.
Basically, the GameSpot's review basically consisted of the stealth mechanics being crap and the audio quality. I will give them that. Like sometimes it's like, okay, guys, you could have left this lit in the oven if this needed more time to cook. Like, I don't understand that. But yeah, it's like I don't know what people expect, especially with that one journalist who like gave it shit for like, okay, not being PC.
Like, well, the game came out in like 2006, right?
2003. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me research my daggone self. Hold on, let me do that. 2005. So what do you expect?
I don't know. I guess they thought that they were just gonna. They were supposed to just take it out. It's like, oh no, people are gonna be offended. Oh no, like the game came out years ago. What do you expect?
And they didn't really change any of the dialogue except like there's a few lines of Richard Horvitz, aka Invader Zim, says that I'm like, I did not ever hear him say that. So they must have had him like say more lines in this, just a few. But other than that, it's just like everything's still intact. And that one mission that got cut out of the PS2 version. But other than that, it's just like, this is extremely faithful despite my gripes with it. It's like, this is the same thing that I had problems with them, like, with the SpongeBob game, and yet I didn't play that. I never played that back then. But people got on them for like...
I played some of it, I believe.
But people got on them in the review for saying, like, it's a 10-plus-year-old game, and you're criticizing the difficulty. It's like not only that, but like the game was meant for kids. Like the game was literally meant for like a 5-year-old. So if you're having problems with that, you probably shouldn't be reviewing games. This is like I like the second like I saw the dude having trouble with that. It was like the Cuphead thing all over again. The dude
That's exactly did not know how to jump. Like I was actually about to mention that. I was actually about to say something different. I was actually about to say like it ain't like it's Cuphead where like it looks like it should be easy, but it's hard. But at the same time, what you talking about? Dude was messing up on like easy tutorial stuff.
Lord. Yeah, despite that, I do hope this does well enough to do 2 and 3 and Path of the Furon, because Path of the Furon got, oh my god, like there's a bunch of stuff wrong with how that released and everything, and it was just bad. It was just bad. Like it didn't release on the PS3 version in America, and then if you wanted it on PS3, you had to get an out-of-country version, and just, oh my god, it's a mess. Like, Path of the Furon is an absolute mess. It's like, it was not optimized correctly. It was just like, what the fuck did y'all do? It's terrible. It's terrible. I want them to at least, like, redo that. Just give me the option to give me my classic controls, please. Because telekinesis with one button. There were 2 buttons. One to pick up, one to throw. Why would you map it to one button? God.
So now I'm doing a quest where I gotta find some random NPC, and I really hope that he doesn't, like, he looks like any other random NPC, so...
I'm looking at the stream while we're talking. Getting more of this daddy nonsense. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
You can probably block the dude. Like, bro, I don't... Is he spamming?
People welcome. I see people joining. Please leave a like. Please stay a while. We talk a lot.
It's weird because it's like my because I'm looking at the screen on my phone, and it'll say like I got 2 people watching. Then by the time I what in the world? Oh, so by the time I got off last time, it says 5 people. I'm like, dang, this thing said I only had 2 people up here.
It's weird. Get at. Or do a riff apart, like Ratchet and Clank riff apart, and do 2 in another version. 2 was the best one in terms of like they fixed so much of one's problems. It's like 1 had a bunch of issues. I'm not even gonna lie. Like 1, I only played 1 and 2. I never played the one that released on Wii. I never played Path of Furon, so it's like I can only speak on 1 and 2.
Oh, you talking? No, never mind. You talking about Destroy All Humans? I thought you were talking about Ratchet and Clank. I'm like, wait a minute, there's a Ratchet and Clank on the Wii?
God no. Nope. Sony has nope. It was I would have known about it. I'm too tied to that series to not know.
English dub for cutscenes? Nah, there's no.
Nope.
Nah, unfortunately, dude, there's no English dub. And I read somewhere. I'm not sure. How true this is, but I heard that one of the English dub actors was kind of mad about that. And I would love for it to have been in English. I mean, I watched Fairy Tail is one of the few shows that I can watch subtitled, because like for character voices like Wendy I don't really like, but like I'm not saying that the dub is bad. There are some voices that I like that I can stand, but I don't like Wendy's voice. So, but no. They already confirmed also in an interview that they have no plans to add an English dub like My Hero did, so unfortunately we won't be getting one. However, they did say that now that people have like brought it to their attention, why in the world can I why in the world is he translucent? Now that people have basically brought up, that they would like an English dub. They said they're gonna keep it in consideration for like future titles and future games that they make. So at least they know now. Where is he? He said he's supposed to be around a cathedral, but yeah, that does suck for the people that want it. Yep. I mean, honestly, if this was in English, I'd be playing it in English. Let's be honest. I'm looking for dude. He said he's supposed to be around the cathedral, and I don't see him. Like, that was hold on. This the only dude that looked like that right here that I could see. And then this guy. Okay. No. Like, dude, where the heck is this guy? It can't be him. Oh, okay. I don't mind sub, but my wife likes dub. Your wife's a smart person.
Yeah, we are not about to do. I'm about to say this right now. We are not doing this sub versus dub. We are not doing this here.
Oh, how dare you!
I refuse. I'm not playing this game.
My brother gets mad when I don't want to watch a show in English, in the English sub. He's still trying to get me to watch God of High School. I said I'm gonna wait until that crap is in English. I'm gonna wait till it's done, probably. Oh yeah, I knew there was something I was supposed to tell you yesterday, but okay, so 2 things. First of all, we didn't get a Fire Force episode this week, and I'm just like, I'm guessing this thing has been delayed, the simuldub. So when you told me the other day that Fire Force Season 2 is coming to Tsunami, I'm just like, well, we've only had 2 episodes, so I'm not sure if they can meet that October date. We'll see. I mean, they got a few months.
I mean, they're pretty ballsy.
My comment made her day. Hey man, I'm simple. I speak English, therefore I want to watch English. Like I speak English, therefore I watch English. The only time I really watch subtitle, like only time I watch it like Japanese, it's like it's gotta be certain anime, like Dr. Stone. I'll watch that in Japanese. I cannot watch One Piece in Japanese. I cannot watch Dragon Ball. Definitely not Dragon Ball in Japanese.
Goku sounds like a daggone girl. I cannot have
like
that.
The voices are way too high in Dragon Ball Japanese.
As much as I don't like Sean Schimmel, it's like he is Goku, even if I don't like even if I have my personal issues with the dude. It's like I can't unhear English Goku, and it's not him. Okay, I don't want to hear girl Goku. I don't want to hear that. And it pains me I can do that so well. That's all that comes to mind every time I hear a Japanese Goku. Every fucking time.
And like my brother, it's funny. My brother said that and I've heard this from a lot of people that said like the English dub for Black Clover is way better than the Japanese. But he watches the Japanese of Black Clover now only because it's like further than the English. And speaking of Black Clover, somebody named a couple named their son Asta. I don't know if you read about that.
Huh?
Yeah, they literally named their son Asta.
Excuse me, huh?
Because that's their I guess Black Clover is like their favorite show, or that's like their favorite character or whatever.
That's essentially just naming your kid Goku or Vegeta. That's
it's
the
like,
equivalent.
You at least gotta give it, like, I don't know, because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, would I name my son after a freaking
after a character
after
in
anime
general?
character? I'm like, I don't know. It's like I can picture call and say, "Hey, come here, Kotsky. Come here, Kotsky." Like I can see like names like Noelle, like if they had a daughter and named her Noelle, okay, like nobody would notice. Everybody think it was just like, okay, you just like the name Noelle. Like it's like low key. It's like the people that, I mean, honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell that it's the name of a character from a show. Like
actually, I know like someone named Noelle, so
yeah, I mean that's a regular name though.
Yeah, you can actually get away with that. But Asta? That'd be like okay.
Mimosa would be too much.
Mimosa is an actual like drink.
Wait.
That's just... yeah, wait a minute. Yes, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me do hold on. Let me see if I'm hold on. Mimosa. Mimosa. Yes, it's a cocktail.
See, now you know there's an actress named Aquafina. Now that you said that, there's an actress named Aquafina. I was like, what were your parents? Were they just drinking a lot of water when they had you?
No, were your parents strippers? Because this would explain a lot.
Aquafina, right? That sounds like a stripper name.
That
like it low-key does.
Oh my god! Dude, I'm immediately thinking of fucking Boondocks, Miss Crystal, like the champagne.
Yeah, Crystal.
Might you be a stripper? Oh my god!
But like, if you gonna name your child since we playing Fairy Tail, we watching Fairy Tail right now. So like Lucy, okay, that's fine. That's a regular name, right? You gonna name your child Urza? I'm like, I mean, so you can give her, or you can give them the, you can give your child, her what do you call it? You can give your child her nickname Titania. Okay, that works. Titania works. I think somebody did name their child Natsu. I think they did. I would have to look it up, but I think somebody did name their child Natsu. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, sweet Jesus. What has this stream become? I swear I got more lively the second I showed you. You got me in here.
Like going down the list, like Gray. I mean, do people?
He's actually going down the list.
No, I am going down the list because, like, well, here's the thing. Michael Jackson. I mean, he didn't necessarily name his son. Well, oh, is it Blanket? No. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. Didn't Beyonce name her daughter or her son Blue Ivy? But then again, like, people think you're crazy. Why would you name your son a color?
I mean, you could ask Kanye and Kim why they named their child like
Northwest.
Northwest. It's like you're just asking for it. They're just it's just like
poor,
if your parents.
Like, when I heard that, I'm just like poor baby.
If you weren't like, if this was anyone else, they would get picked on. But because it's like Kanye and Kim's kid, it's like oh,
because it's like a celebrity. Oh my God, that's so unique.
It's so unique. They don't get called out for it. It's like that blind false idol worship. Yeah, North is unique. Yes, I'm gonna name them
a direction.
A direction. I gotta keep pausing this.
Okay. Another one, Wendy. Even though like I wouldn't definitely go with that. You know, Wendy Williams, ill. But Wendy, that's
Wendy
a regular.
Williams,
That's a
Wendy
that's
Williams,
a regular.
Wendy's with the Wendy's restaurant.
That's like that's a regular name. Now some that I think might sound alright, like Lizana. I think that would sound alright for a girl. Like Lizana.
I think Arizona would actually be okay because what was it, fucking Ezra Miller? Like his name is supposed to be Ezra.
Oh yeah, Ezra. Yeah, because Ezra does sound like it could be like a name of an anime character. So you could, I guess you can kind of get with that. Roxas, what you think?
Roxas,
I think that might be a bit too much.
Kingdom Hearts, too much Kingdom Hearts. My entire brain, my brain immediately hit Kingdom Hearts when you said that. Oh my God.
Okay, so for those of y'all who just, cause I know at least two people just came in, like, so I brought up the fact that a couple named their son Austin. I'm just like, you can't name your son, like, there's like certain characters, like certain character names that you can kind of get away with, but like Asta, that might be too much. Like I was saying, Noelle, you could get away with that. Like if they had a daughter, and then I just started bringing up fairy tale characters since I'm playing fairy tale, we're watching fairy tale. I'm like, okay, going down the line. Dark Gabby 07. What made her day? Oh yeah,
Sub versus Dubs.
Yeah, we was talking about Sub versus Dubs, and he was like his wife prefers Dub, and I was like, she's a smart person. But what we were talking about now is just this whole situation. Well, I don't even call it a situation, but just like this couple naming their child after a anime character. Like would you name your son like would you name your son Katsuki?
Absolutely
would you name
not.
your son Katsuki?
I wouldn't name my son Cryptosporidium either. I wouldn't name him Crypto.
It's like imagine he gets in trouble in school. You're like, what did I tell you, Katsuki? What did I tell you? Huh? You want to be in?
Take that sass to me, young man.
Like, so it's not unheard of. Obviously, it's not unheard of that like people have like named their children after like cartoon characters and stuff. Cause like
Or characters of fiction.
What's dude named that the fat comic book dude, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
He named his daughter after Harley Quinn. I'm just like, when I heard that, I'm like, out of all the characters to name your daughter after, you name her after a freaking psychopath, ex. What was she, a therapist? Ex-therapist or whatever?
Yeah, she was a therapist. Hold on. Okay, it's better. Yeah. Mugen? You think Mugen is acceptable? You think you can get away with that?
Absolutely not. Like, here's the thing. For like some of these names, they would go well for like if you're naming a dog.
Yeah.
Like I can see, oh, Natsu. You name your dog Natsu. Okay, you can get away with that. But a human being, like, they gotta live the rest of their life. They gotta literally live the rest of their life with that name.
Until they hit adulthood, and then they can be
and then they can legally change it. Yeah. He's like, imagine just growing up. My name is Asta. Like, people looking at you like you're crazy. It's like, what is this?
What I'm doing right now? What I do every day, it seems? What is it?
Oh, I should have went for the chain too, so that was my mistake. Plus, I was a bit early when I... No, was I either... I think it was either early or late, whatever. When I pressed the button, so... Oh well. But yeah, like, just to kind of get off that point, I'll just say this: it's like, if you gonna name your child after a cartoon character, just like, I would say just be careful. Like, really think about that, because like they gotta live the rest of their lives with that name.
You wouldn't name your kid Shaggy, just saying.
It's like there's certain names you can get away with. Like if you name your son after Tony Stark, I mean, no one's gonna really know.
Or Tony Hawk.
Because Tony is obviously a regular name. Like I said, there's certain names you can get away with. Like once again, bring up fairy tale characters. Lizana, Juvia, Mary Jane might be too much. That might be too much.
You're asking for her to become a pothead. You're just asking. you are actually asking for it. I don't know how young or old our these viewers who keep turning in are, but y'all around our age, y'all would know, like.
Honestly, you're saying that, but like earlier, like yesterday when I was watching like the flashbacks and stuff, and I'm just like. Cause I'm seeing her name and how it's spelled. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, that's the first thing people would think about if they obviously know about, you know, pot and stuff like that. And you can't like a name like Levy. I don't know if that would work. Like you definitely wouldn't name your son Gajil.
Got me laughing too much.
Honestly, no. Well, I might take that back. Gajil might work. Maybe. I don't know. Let's get off the subject. It's very stupid. I just thought I mentioned it because it was like I read the article. I was like, you really name your son Asta? And like you hear this sort of thing every once in a while because didn't somebody name their son after a Skyrim character, and then I think Bethesda, I think they gave them something. Like, didn't the company run a contest? One of these game companies, they ran a contest, uh, where it was like, the person that names their daughter or their son after this character, they're gonna do something for them. Cause I think it was Bethesda. It was something I read one time. I'm just like, bro, like, that person has to live with that name for the rest of their life, unless you're gonna change it immediately afterwards.
Once I thought to ask, cause like y'all got a name picked out, and it's just like the dad just says like something like Asta. I was like, imagine not even running. Imagine not even running that with your wife, and she just looks at you like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like she knows, like she knows all about your freaking anime obsession and shit, and it's like she just looks at you. She didn't say anything. She's too shocked. It's like the doctor just looks at you like, "You sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he just still does it anyway. And the wife finally snaps out of the trance, and she's just like, "What the fuck did you just do?" I named our kid. Our kid's about to be a legend.
Yeah, I mean, Asta wants to be the Wizard King. He might be the president. You never know, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I think hold on, am I replaying this joint? Oh, am I replaying this joint? This might be the same mission. Oh, no. Okay, it's not. It's not. It's the second part to this joint. At first I thought I was redoing the joint. Cause it said something about a package, and I was like, "Oh, am I redoing the same mission?" Like, one thing I can appreciate, at least like a lot of these like little side quests, they're not like too tedious to where like you don't want to do them. Like they're real quick to do. So.
Imagine if you name your kid Dib. I don't know why that got me. Like, cause it's like I'm hearing like Pox is voiced by Zim's voice actor, and all I can hear is like Zim when he does like Pox's voice, and I'm just like, what if someone out here actually went out and like named their like child like a Zim character? Oh my god, something has to be wrong. Something has to be wrong.
I see somebody like, what was the well, I can see them like naming their dog that.
You're dead, little man. No, I'm not. Shut up. Literally just throw shit in here. This is so... Why is this so...
Ursa has an addiction to sweets. I almost forgot because I think they did have a I feel like a lot of this stuff kind of comes from filler that I might have watched. or at least some moment in Fairy Tail, whether it been just like a quick like 1 minute sort of gag, and they're kind of expanding on it here. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels.
Well, they do have to pad it out. It can't be all like complete story.
Well, from what I read, like there's stuff that Hiro Mishima wanted to actually add that they, I guess, put in here.
I think you can get up in this abduction beam and shut up. That's what I think. If I saw this shit, I'd be just running. There's like... He comes up to my fucking knee, and if I saw this shit, I'd be running. I don't even care. If it's a losing fight, it's like, it's no point. There is no point. Oh my god. Oh, why is this so bad? Why is this challenge so bad? I don't understand. Why would you do this? Why would you do this?
So we did all this. And the package is basically for Levy. Why do we need to go back? Why don't we just go for the... I don't know why we just can't go back to the actual kill hole. We actually have to go all the way up here for some reason. Unless she's... Oh, yeah, so she must be here in the dorms. I honestly forgot that was a thing. That Fairy Tail actually has dorms. They actually have like a whole girls' dorm.
Hmm. I do like how the little pictures on the lower right actually like have emotes.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They didn't even need to do that, but I actually like the fact that they did that.
Yeah, it kind of gives a little flavor and personality.
Especially since like their mouths don't move in the in-game cutscenes. It's like, I guess that's an accommodation for it, I guess.
Yeah, that, and like there's missing models, as a lot of people have told me. Like, some characters literally don't have models in the game.
I cannot. Like, I'm still on this name shit, and I'm just thinking of the dumbest names.
I opened up a can of worms, didn't I?
You opened up Pandora's box doing this. It was you this time. That was me. This was you.
I mean, this is something I meant to tell you about yesterday. I just totally forgot.
Oh my god. Get in there.
Okay, and for this mission I gotta actually have to use Natsu Green Urza. Can't use anyone else. We gotta fight one of those big wolves. Animals make for a good barbecue, so they must be weak to fire.
Where's Peter at? I'm about to call Peter.
They introduced duels earlier, but I don't know how to access them. I need to do
up.
that in a second. If there's one thing I really liked about this, I really liked their relationship, Natsu, Ursa, and Gray. Especially when you see them like as children. Like I swear this show doesn't get enough respect. I mean, it has a bunch of problems, but I feel like people don't give it enough respect. Like just rewatching the episodes yesterday, like all throughout the week, not just yesterday, but just rewatching the episodes, like it just reminded me just why I ended up falling in love with the show eventually. I mean, it took me
I'm
like a
more
decade
willing to
plus
give
later.
this a chance now, like a complete chance, rather than fucking online anytime soon. I saw the tentacle shit. I saw it.
I told you he couldn't help himself. Like even when people were like, "Yeah, man, this is great, yeah." Oh wait, what is this?
Dude, there was someone on my Twitter raw like saying like they're doing this again, and I just like jumped in
Like,
like
when I was looking at this, I was like, "Oh my god, why?" It's like we are in the first new episode for like this back half of the season. Did you really have to do this?
I'm like, they really wasted an animation on this? It's so fluid. Why?
Right, and then like the joy, like when the tentacle waits, and then like it goes on there, like, bruh.
I'm like, dog, you put money in this. There's actual money in this shit.
And I'm just like thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, I wonder how the animators feel, like, especially if these like females animating this. I'm like, how do you feel? Like, you know exactly what this is supposed to be.
I'd be more disturbed if I was still working with him, because it's like, just the possibility of that shit being in there, it's like, I ain't taking that chance. Nope. No, I'm getting hired elsewhere, because animation is not cheap. I've done I've looked at a bunch of videos on like how, like, the process of animation and shit, and it's like, one of them being the Boondocks. I gotta send you that one. Like,
no, I've seen videos on Boondocks animation, how they send it to like China or whatever.
Did you know like Aaron was trying to go for a Capcom feel in the beginning, but then it got changed?
Nah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, I gotta send you
it. A pack of freaking wolves.
What the fuck are those? What the fuck? Look at them things.
And okay, so they're all weak against water. I wish, like, if I could actually choose my party, I would have put Juvia in there also.
Yeah. I know the basics of this. I know the basics. Like,
I think everyone who's like a fan of anime has at least heard of and at least watched Fairy Tail at least once. Like, cause I even saw my brother even trying to watch it before. He said he couldn't get into it. Then, like, I remember, like, maybe years later when I started watching it again, he was like, "What episode is this?" I'm like, "It's what I said, it was like 100 or something." He's like, "Oh nah." I was like, "But you're the person always, like, he was always the one complaining, like, if I suggest a show that's like 13 episodes or 24 episodes, he's like, "Oh, the show's too short."
I swear your brother is just like it's trash. It's trash. Like, he's the first person to say like something's trash before giving it a chance.
Yep.
Hey man,
to be fair, I was like that when I was like that when I was younger though. Like with Beyblade, I was like, "Man, this is trash." Then I started watching it. Cause like him and my friend was like really into it at first. And like I was just seeing, I'm like, "Yo, these are spinning tops." But then like we were crazy. That was one thing, we were crazy about Beyblades back in the day. I don't know about you, man. We had a whole
None of y'all are Jewish. What is this spit top nonsense?
Yeah, my sister, like my sisters used to always be like Drado, Drado, Drado. See, now you got me thinking about them dang Beyblades that we didn't did I tell you the story about how my parents got us a bunch of Beyblades for Christmas one year, and like my cousin found where they bought a whole thing of Beyblades for us, and we weren't supposed to see the presents. He told my brother told me, and I think one of our parents heard that we knew about the Beyblades, so they took all them joints back. Boy, we was crying, we was mad.
Nah, you tell me that one.
Bro, I remember one year, this is the same year when I got, it's the same year I got Boo's Fury. My grandmother gave me that. I didn't even know that was a game. I was like, yo, they made another Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku? I'm like, what is this? Like, I went to go play it. I'm like, wait, is this Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku? I didn't even know, like, I literally didn't even know that was a thing. I was like, yo, what is this? But, that was the same year my mom, that was the same year that, cause we went down to my grandmother's house, and then, like, all our presents weren't there, so, like, they had left a box, cause they were coming up at from my other grandmother's house, cause they were gonna go up and then, leave the presents and everything. So we opened the box, we see, lotion, and grease, and a brush, and 2 Naruto books. I'm like, what is this?
Oh, dear God.
It's like, they got us good that year.
Two minutes is not enough for this, man. It's too. Oh God, it's not. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do.
I honestly thought that these things were going to be a lot harder.
I didn't even look at them, yeah.
Honestly, those things that Elfman transforms into a lot harder.
You know, I could have sworn you could have had 4 people in your party.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I thought looking at the previews that the party capped out at 4.
You know, which is the usual RPG party count.
But I guess like they keep one open for the guest character. But I always thought it was gonna be like 4 characters plus the guest. Like I'm still kind of holding out hope that maybe they'll that maybe like later on in the game they'll expand it. So I feel like 3 is kind of too limited.
Hey, you careers, you think I'm scared of you? You should be. Wait, where'd it go? Wait.
I'm gonna try to see if I can. I wonder if you can get Fairy Tail at least to like almost to rank 1 before even like kind of like progressing through the story. Also, how do you duel? Okay, never mind. 'Cause I'm about to say, I'm like, how do you duel somebody? Okay. Recommended level 20 or higher. Oh no. Let's try Wendy. I mean, Wendy. Okay, yeah, Wendy's doable. Pause. I shouldn't have said it like that.
Oh my god. Police! Police!
There he is. He's right there. He has a controller in his hand.
There he is! Let me not, like ever freaking Twitter right and call you evil. God. Oh my god. High Top, man, got so many people after his ass.
So what? So explain to me what that whole situation is with High Top Films.
I don't know, man, because he does not, his video on, Far From Home, someone deeming him evil, and the dude's like in his 30s saying this kind of shit.
It's like, dang, dude, man, it's just a Spider-Man movie. Calm down.
Like, do the math, and apparently, like, saying Iron Boy Jr. is the N-word to them, to these crazy people.
Oh, please don't mention the other thing on screen, because I just, like, earlier the thing said that it was limited advertisement, and I'm just like, what? I didn't I didn't say nothing profane. The only thing that was in the last live stream was the whole thing with the Wendy and her boobs, and I just commented on it. I didn't even say anything. Wow, I just said, oh, this is the whole thing about her boobs. I was like, what?
There's like something else going around on YouTube right now, and
yeah, so I definitely combat that. I was like, okay, no, that's wrong. It's like every time you do one of these duels, well, like the first time you do the duels, they give you something. Then I guess like every time afterwards, you don't get anything.
Hold on.
See what level
is like yell talk in this house. It's nothing like bad. It's just, it's like y'all do know y'all just across the hall from each other, right? And all y'all do is just like it's like yell and it's like yell talk. It's not just normal talking.
I mean, that's how my mom is, not my father.
It's just joke talking. It's not even like that serious, but it's like go in each other's rooms if you're gonna do this, man. This is why my door is like closed like every 5 minutes.
I think like sometimes my mom be speaking in code, bro. Like,
so if y'all hear like any yelling or something, I apologize. That's something out of my control.
This kind of was an unfair fight because like they said recommended level 6, so I assumed that she's not like me fighting. Oh, so does that also give her experience? Level 20? Jeez. I'm gonna try it anyway. I might lose. I'm guessing he's at that level when I fight him.
Oh no. Oh, so it's basically a fight amongst yourselves, huh?
Yep. And yeah, he's kicking my butt.
I do like the strategy. There's actual genuine strategy with this. It's like field attacks and whatnot. I do like that.
Yeah, like as soon as I saw that in the in like the gameplay preview, I knew I was gonna like it. Like anything with like a grid-like system, I'm probably gonna end up liking it. So hold up, what does this do? Well, yeah, his weakness is fire, so I should have probably picked Natsu.
Dude, common sense. You do learn nothing in science class. Oh, piss off, dude. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I told you I was gonna probably end up losing. Yeah, that's a bit too much for you for right now. Let me try. Hold on. Let me switch to Natsu. Let me see if I can.
Erza taking L's. This is ridiculous. This is not canon.
Yeah, I was about to just say that. It's like this isn't true to the canon.
Erza stomps everybody. She's the most OP character aside from Natsu. Get out of here with this nonsense. Even I know that. All them outfits and she can't curb stomp Gray? Really? No. No!
Wait, hold on. What level? Hold on. What level is this dude? I'ma still try it. I still might get punished, but we gon' see. Saying recommended level 20, but hey, at least it'll be a challenge.
God, the innuendos in this is just
Oh yeah, I think this might be a done deal. Yeah, man, he is too powerful right now. He's gonna kick my butt regardless.
Natsu losing to Gray? What are you doing, dude? You're not sticking to the canon. This is not part of the lore.
Dang!
You're not.
Yeah, he's way too powerful right now. I need to wait. I need to wait till at least I get into my 20s.
You're not doing the lore justice.
You know, she might be doable. I don't have to pause now.
This is against the lore. This is such against the lore. Erza losing the Gray. Natsu losing the Gray. Wouldn't it be a stalemate?
It says that he's resistant to water, yet it still says that he's weak against it. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm tripping. Okay, never mind.
You got sleep.
Yeah, I should have switched, but oh well. I wonder, can you still do a chain attack like this? I'm probably just about to waste this, but like, can you chain attack with yourself? Well, apparently you can. I probably could have beat Gray that way, so I probably should have saved that.
If this was an actual real canon, wouldn't Natsu and Gray like knock each other out?
Pretty much, it would probably be like a stalemate.
Wouldn't it be a double KO?
More than likely.
No one wins. And no one wins. No XP given.
Oh, you can fight. I bet yeah. Ooh, yeah. Let's not do that. Oh shoot. Dang, there almost choked for a second there. Had to get a swallow of water. I said, oh no, for 42. All right, that's enough for now. Let's get back to doing some of these missions. For those of you, once again, for those of y'all who are looking for more of like watching the looking forward to like watching the story, I am going to get to that. I'm just trying to do the missions and like train right quick. Like I'll rather have overpowered characters, or at least be like well off in the beginning.
God, you can just take a shotgun to the face and he just doesn't like brush it off. Beforehand, he got knocked down from that.
Random Dot is Prototype 2. Is that? Did they ever port that over?
Yeah, Prototype 2 is on like the store.
Uh.
Yeah, they've had a Prototype bundle pack. I cannot do this.
All I know is before that summer sale. Oh yeah. By the way, for those of y'all who don't know, there's a big summer sale going on. Also on Nintendo Switch. Also, I believe there's a sale going on. But PlayStation having a sale. It's going to be up till August. I already got some stuff in my cart right now. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. That joint, like the base version is like $5. Dragon Ball Kakarot, that's only $35. I'm trying to wait, or I'm gonna wait until the last moment to get that. Cause like after playing this, I'm like, well, I might be in the mood for another RPG, so I'm just like, might have to get that. And I think Control is like 20. The only reason why I wouldn't get Control is like I might as well just get it on PlayStation now, cause it's free up there.
Mm.
What happened?
Have you seen season 3 of Index?
Why?
This animation, that's why.
Yeah, so like I've heard, so I haven't. So the only thing of Index that I've watched is like the first few episodes of season 1. I heard that. So from what I've heard from the from most of the fan base, Railgun is really the best one out of like all of it. It's like the sideshow is really better than the main thing.
Mm.
The animation is that bad? Cause I didn't think like the first season. I didn't even think the first season was that good. Honestly, Railgun and Accelerator, which I need to watch Accelerator because I think that's gonna be more like Accelerator being a anti-hero. But yeah, I've just heard that Railgun was way better. And like while I was watching Index, when I was watching those few episodes, like even when I was watching that, like when they showed Mizuka, I'm like, oh, this girl kind of seems kind of more interesting than the main character, her and Kuroko. It's like I want to know what they're doing, not really what this guy is doing. I mean, like I like Kamijo a lot more now that I've watched Railgun, but like I'm in no rush to like catch up with Index. I have been spoiled to like one of my favorite characters dying, one of the villains, and I don't know if you can necessarily call them villains, but yeah, like I got spoiled to that particular character dying, and I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta see like why did she do what she did, and you know how she died. Like that's really the only reason why I would be kind of interested in like watching that, other than, you know, expanding my knowledge on just everything in that world, basically. Are they coming out with new episodes of that or something, or you just saw it randomly?
So I think season 3 is like happening, but whenever you check your phone,
Yeah, I thought season 3 was like I thought it was already a thing. What in the freaking crap? This is some Dragon Ball. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Dragon Ball Super. Yes, it reminds me of like early Dragon Ball Super, like the first few episodes. If y'all remember in the chat, the first few episodes of Dragon Ball Super when Goku was when he turned Super Saiyan 3 when he's fighting against Beerus, like y'all remember how bad that looks? Like that is literally how bad this image looks right here. Like this can't be the same. This can't be the same JC staff. This got to be the JC staff that worked on One Punch Man. Doing this.
You mean season 2? Season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct that. Correct that. If we're talking about One Punch Man, like season 1, just say One Punch Man. We talk about season 2 of that, it's like, nah, we don't talk about season 2.
The thing is I changed my opinion on JC staff after watching Railgun, but now I'm just like, what are y'all doing?
They did season 2 One Punch Man dirty. I don't care what anyone says. Like,
and
yeah,
the thing is, I did not show you that episode with what's his name? Suigita? I'm probably mispronouncing his name. But there's a dude in Railgun, and I think he's also in Index, that like there's a scene where him and Kamijo are fighting against Mizuka. She's going, well, I think that's kind of spoilers. But like I think like if any of y'all seen the episode that I'm talking about, like they basically did One Punch Man better than they did. They basically did One Punch Man in that episode. In that one episode, they did better than everything they did in One Punch Man season 2. I was like, oh look, One Punch Man done right.
I mean, Garo was interesting as the antagonist.
I mean,
question mark.
I guess like I'm with my brother. It's like I wanted to see more of Saitama. I don't really care about the other characters, outside of like
and everyone like is like some people are like that was the point of One Punch Man to begin with. It's like Saitama had more like screen time in season 1 than he did in 2.
And the excuse that people give is like, well, you like they can't really focus on because that's kind of the downside of that whole gimmick is that like they can't focus solely on him because fights are going to be over within 2 seconds, and like that gimmick is going to get old. Like at a certain point, it might get old and might get stale, repetitive, whatever. So like that's the excuse. It's like, well, let's just focus on everyone else. But it's just like I don't really care. Like I don't like some people watch One Punch Man for like the world and the lore and stuff like that. I'm not even into it. Like I watch it because it's funny. I watch it because it's like I don't watch it for the same reason that other people watch it.
Okay, here's the I'm sorry, dude, but if I'm in like a one storytelling, that's the guy who made both Mob and One Punch Man.
I know.
If I'm in for one storytelling, I'm going to Mob Psycho.
Right.
And the animation of Mob Psycho is fucking stellar from both season 1 and 2.
And I told my brother that Mob was better.
So yeah, I'm sticking with when it comes to like either one of these, Mob wins in both storytelling and like fights.
Yeah, it's obviously the more no, I can't even speak right now. The more superior show. And like for a while, like when I remember when I first watched Mob Psycho 100 when it was on Toonami, and like people were saying that it was the better show, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, you didn't see it. I remember you like writing it off at first. It's like, why?
Well, I don't completely write it off. I'm just like, y'all sure about that shit? But like I had to tell my brother, it's like wait until like episode like I would say episode 4 or 5, and then like it picks up.
and it doesn't have a Reagan. Mob does. I mean, One Punch Man does not have a Reagan.
One Punch Man is okay. Yeah, somebody in the chat was like, "One Punch Man really funny." Yeah, yeah, it is. I I go for One Punch
We're
Man.
not writing the comedy off. We're not writing the comedy off.
Yeah, yeah,
we're
we're not writing the comedy off. It's just like, for me, I don't watch that show like seriously. I watch it for the comedy, really.
I mean, because Jesus, man, like,
because it's really supposed to be it's really supposed to be like a parody, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a parody of superhero tropes and all that. Genos is literally a parody of Vegeta, I think. I think Genos is a perfect, like, summarization of what Vegeta is to be. Because, like, this man could train his ass off, this man could get rebuilt all he wants, right? But he will still get bodied every fucking time, and it's sad. It's sad. It's sad when he gets bodied. When Vegeta gets bodied, it's like... It's almost comedic, because it's like...
I messed up there.
It's like, every time you try, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm like, dude, you had to get help to get your forms. For God's sake, you couldn't get them legit.
Yeah, like how he got Super Saiyan 4 and
in GT.
In GT.
Like that,
yeah, I remember when my friend told me about that when we were younger. I was like, cause I think, was I on punishment? I might have been on punishment, or I just missed the episode. But he told me, I was like, really? It sounded like some fanfic stuff. It's like, oh, and she built a machine.
It truly felt like it. It's like, why is this man using it? Why? You mean he skipped over 3? He skipped completely over Super Saiyan 3?
It's just like he skipped over 3 in Dragon Ball Super. It's like, oh, that form? Oh, no, forget about that. And, like, what's funny about, cause, like, he even technically skipped over, like, the base form of Super Saiyan God, even though we see that in Broly, in the Broly movie. Like, that's the only time we got to see that. Because other than that, we didn't get to see it. All we got to see was Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So like, why is Vegeta always skipping over the levels? Not levels, but like the forms.
Forms. Yeah, it's just like, I hate the fact that he can never do this legit. It's happened in GT and it's happened in Super. I mean, I like Super, but it's like, you're just telling me how inferior he is to Goku when he can't do this shit himself. And
see, why do you bring Dragon Ball up? See, now you're making me think about. See, now you're making me remember why I hated Super so much. Cause like Vegeta, like, God, they ended this man's arc and this whole thing with Goku, also perfectly with Dragon Ball Kai. Like, at the end of it, he realized, okay, listen, Kakarot, you are stronger than me. He acknowledges it. Like, he acknowledges that Kakarot is stronger than him. Like, he actually grew by the end of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and then not GT.
Super undid everything.
Undid everything, and then Goku, it just made Goku a complete moron, who's all in it for the he's all in it for the fighting, even if it risks the universe, and that's not Goku. That characterization is completely wrong. If anything, that's more like old school Vegeta. Like, he was all about the fight. He was all about, okay, I want to test how strong, I want to test how powerful I am. I want to prove that I can beat you. I'm a Saiyan. Like, I'm a Saiyan. That's in our blood. Like we are warriors. Like that's Vegeta in a nutshell. That's not really Goku.
Warriors. Come on to play!
You know, like, I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, dude, it still stands up. It still works. So there's
Didn't
still
they make a game out of that?
Yeah, Rockstar. It was a good game. It was a very good game. Back when Rockstar was cool.
I think my cousin got that game.
That was a good beat 'em up. That was a great beat 'em up.
The only reason I know about that line is because
it's used everywhere.
Yeah, my brother used to repeat it, because I guess the Golden State Warriors, I guess there's something I used to chant or something, I don't know. It was or something on ESPN, something. I've heard them repeat it before. So I know my brother's never seen the movie, as far as I know.
Just use the game. If the game, I know the game's never gonna get like a fucking remake, but yeah, the game pretty much like tells the movie, like it tells the backstory of it, and then it gets to the movie part, and then yeah, basically. But
oh yeah, something. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead before we transition back to stupid.
No. Something I wanted to bring up earlier, because bringing up One Punch Man, you know that he's doing a movie on it, right?
Yep, and everyone said
I'm just trying to figure out, like, how are y'all gonna do this? Y'all better not cast The Rock.
Big Dwayne Johnson. I'm like, no. I don't give a shit if he is bald.
And you know what the other choice is, right? You know what the other choice is gonna be, right?
What, Vin Diesel?
I wasn't even thinking that, but possibly.
Just think of every bald people. Just think of every.
Yeah, just think of every bald person. You know, they should just get Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's acting in this day and age. Oh God, no. Are you asking that shit?
Get that Space Jam acting. Only like he's a lot older now.
Oh my God, I can't.
Then when he needs to cry, you got the Jordan meme.
No.
I was thinking about British dude.
Jason Statham?
Yeah. That was the first thing I was like, oh, are they gonna get him? Like, I think they need to get a young dude. I think they just get a good. It's like Tom was supposed I've always said that like the race really doesn't matter. Like you can get Like, I didn't have a problem with them making L black in Death Note. It was just the way that they did it. It's like, okay, half of this is correct, and then you just went off the deep end with the rest of your performance. Because Keith, I believe his name is Keith Stanfield or something like that.
Yeah, Keith Stanfield,
he's not a bad actor. I don't even put that on him. I'll put that on the writers with that. But as far as, like, casting, like, casting for the characters, like I don't care what race you choose, just get a bald person that can act. Like as long as y'all don't do nothing stupid with like sex change and no sex change, a gender swap is what I meant to say. As long as y'all don't do nothing stupid like a gender swap or nothing like that, just get a bald person that can act. And now that I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about the whole Cowboy Bebop situation. I know that, like, I don't have the attachment to that series like you do, but I'm still like that accident that happened to homeboy. What's his name? His name John Cho. Is that it? That sound right. Roldy.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, like that accident that I'm like. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. Not even
But that's a sign. But him getting messed up while they were filming it. It's like that's an act of God.
Yeah, saying, like, I'm about to say this. Like that was like this is a sign from God. First of all, y'all got the wrong dude to be doing this. Y'all should have got Keanu Reeves, like was rumored like years ago. And then also, this is a sign y'all shouldn't do this at all.
Because Cowboy Bebop in live action just does not work. Like, to this day, it's like, why? Like, I'm still asking, why would you do this? I mean, anime is fine.
I think that will work. I think that will work a lot more than One Piece. There's a lot of something to prove with One Piece. I heard, like, I watched a video on the One Piece script, and a lot of people were saying it was decent. It sounds alright. But I'm like, I don't know how you can do that in live action. That's gonna be strange. Like, there's certain things that can work in live action. Like I think Fairy Tail could work in live action. Honestly, I mean, maybe the. You know what? I think you can do the cats too. Like, I think Fairy Tail could work in live action. I don't think they would have to change too much. But One Piece, that's a little bit of a stretch. No pun intended. And then not too long ago, and I wish I did a video on this, but so now that we're talking about movies, I finally get to talk about it. They're doing a Promised Neverland movie, and
yeah.
is it a movie? No, it's not a movie. I think they're doing a TV show, and it's like the same dude that was the producer on the Death Note movie that was in Heroes, the dude that played Hero in Heroes. He's producing, and I'm just like, oh my god. Now I think they got I believe they got a writer from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But like, I have no faith in this. It's like, just leave it as a cartoon, or as an anime. Like, some things don't need to be live action, man.
I know. And yet Hollywood still tries.
Like, that's what like when you sent me that text message, I believe it was yesterday, about the whole Splinter Cell thing, I was surprised. I was expecting them to actually do it in live action.
I mean,
honestly, like, Splinter Cell could work in live action. I think something like Prince of Persia, like, maybe you want, like, honestly, like, Prince of Persia, like, I might be in the minority. I did not hate that movie. I'm not as attached to Prince of Persia as anyone else. But
it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, like, I liked the movie. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think the movie was bad.
Same, and I have the attachment to the series, and I thought it was okay.
Like, I think it's one of the best video game movies out there, alongside, of course, Sonic. People say Mortal Kombat from back in the day. I think that's mostly nostalgia, but I did like that back then.
That's the hamminess. That's the '90s hamminess.
I honestly think the best video game movie, and I know some people gonna say Ready Player One. I think Ready Player One was that was an overrated movie to me. Like, I sat there watching this. I sat there watching Ready Player One, and I'm just like, okay, it's cool, all the Easter eggs. I'm like, if I was a kid right now, I would be jumping out my seat, but I'm just like, oh, wow, look, it's that thing from my childhood. Okay, that's cool. It must have a connection issue, so my friend, he must be having a connection issue. He'll be back. I hope y'all enjoying this conversation. I hope that it's not like annoying y'all that I have somebody else in here. If it is, I apologize. It's just like, I don't want there to be any dead air, and like playing an RPG for a long time, that can kind of...
I have no idea what that was. The fact that I can just come right back, it's just like, okay, yeah, like, my VPN is working. I don't know what that was. It's been working this whole time. Like, I've noticed we've had a lot less issues like that.
Yeah, that
lately.
VPN.
That VPN works.
You got Nord VPN.
Express.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I heard like the whole like Ready Player One stuff that you were saying.
Yeah,
like,
so
as I was like going out, I was like, okay, let me just see what he's saying. Like,
yeah, so like all I was saying was like, yeah, I wasn't like super impressed by that. I think the best video game movie is Warcraft, and I don't understand why people hated that movie. That movie was fire. Like, even my parents got into it, and I'm like, I don't give a crap about no World of Warcraft, but that movie was cool. I want a sequel. The fact that we're not gonna get a sequel to that movie makes me kind of mad. And as far as like anime movies, I think most people would agree with this, that Alita Battle Angel was the best one so far. I know people had problems with the whole Scarlett Johansson Ghost in the Shell. I still don't think that movie was bad. It was just alright. I mean, once again, this is another series that I don't have a big attachment to. I've only seen like a few episodes. And when I say a few, like maybe 3 or 4 or whatever. Like, I didn't think the movie was bad, and people talking about it was racist. I'm like, Like when you really think about the concept of the movie and stuff, like it makes sense. Like the models would be white, but she was Asian, and people kept calling it like Asian Get Out at the time. Dang, what the...
Asian Get Out. Oh, sorry. That caught me off guard. Okay, I did not know that.
What? You never heard anyone call it Asian Get Out? I've heard so many people say that. Like I think even the people on Double Toasted said that, called it Asian Get Out.
I think quarantine's like making Corey lose his damn mind.
Yeah, I haven't watched Double Toasted in a minute.
Yeah, just if you see their stuff recently, yeah, you know why I'm saying that.
Like most of the time, like they're talking about crap I don't care about. Like there were some reviews that they did. Like they did a review on. I think I sent you this one time when they did a review on the Avatar: The Last Airbender because Corey never watched it. That joint had me dying. I didn't realize how, like, I mean, I obviously knew how bad that movie was, but there's like certain stuff that I don't, like, I didn't remember about it, because I think that was like one of the movies that I watched like bootleg. Same thing with like Dragon Ball. Like I watched that. I watched both of those movies bootleg at first. And now that we kind of mentioned like anime movies, like anime movies and like anime like live action TV shows, like what the heck happened to the like the Naruto joint that we heard about? Like that's like in development hell. What else? It's the Naruto joint, Sword Art Online. Like I'm curious to see how that's gonna work out.
I'm surprised Ricky hasn't made that yet.
Yeah, Sword Art Online. Attack on Titan has been, I think, like rumored for years. I think that's, or maybe that's been confirmed. All I know is
that's already happened. That's like in terms of like live action, the Attack on Titan movies already happened, dude.
No. I'm talking about Hollywood. I know which one you talking about. That one is terrible. Like I'm not even a bit like I'm not even y'all already know if y'all been on this channel long enough y'all already know how I feel about Attack on Titan, but like that movie, if you were a fan of Attack on Titan, even if you're not a fan of Attack on Titan, that joint was, I was like, what is this?
They did that dirt. They did that whole like thing dirty.
I heard the Rurouni Kenshin movie was good though. I heard the Bleach like I tried, man. I tried with the Bleach joint. Like I couldn't get past the first few minutes of that. I heard the JoJo one was bad too, and the Mob Psycho 100. And like Mob Psycho 100 seems like something that should be so easy. Like why it seem like these studios be messing up the easiest things? Like Death Note should have been, man. I'm still mad about that.
It was done right. It was done right. When if we're talking about the Japanese versions.
No, I'm talking about like the English version.
No, that's just straight fucking trash.
That like, bro, how hard? Like, I wish somehow I could just get in touch with Christopher Nolan. I think Christopher Nolan could do. I think if Christopher Nolan would have did Death Note, because Warner Brothers, I believe they were in talks for that movie also, or doing a movie or TV show or something about Death Note. I could be getting that mixed up with Akira. I know that they've been planning on getting the Akira movie off the ground for dang near 20 years, but I still want Christopher Nolan. I want one of these serious filmmakers to just take one of these anime properties, because I think it can be done right. I mean, Alita Battle Angel is the best thing we got so far, and even that movie had like it's kind of like weird problems and stuff in there. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned this maybe weeks ago or sometime when we were talking about it. But like there were moments in that movie where like there's something that happens to one of the characters that like it's funny at the end and it's like unintentionally funny, and then it's like Mahershala Ali is like wasted in that movie. It's like, why are you in this?
Garbage.
Did you ever get a chance to watch that movie?
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It's just the best anime movie technically. I mean, if we can put Pokemon in the or yeah, that's another one too. And that Pokemon movie was cool. Yeah. But like sitting there watching it, like me and my brother and I, we were just like, I really just want to see them battle. Like I just want like a regular Pokemon movie. And they said that they were gonna do one. Mega Fire Dragon Iron Fist. Like Fairy Tail, like they have the most long, freaking crazy, freaking names for their attacks. And that's another thing I like about this game so far. It's like your moves will even basically level up with you or get stronger.
They put some thought into this.
Well, yeah, like there's a lot of different systems. Like you can even say that they did kind of copy Persona with like you can increase your you can increase the bonds between members. So they do have a sort of not like confidants. It's not as crazy, but you can tell there's like modern influences to this game. And I just realized I've been done this mission, but I guess because we've been talking so much. Yeah, let me go ahead and go back to the guild. Where do I go again?
Wait, who am I?
So did you see? Right. So did you see Gloku's video on the next gen anime games?
Nah. What? Just summarize it.
Nah, basically he was kind of running down, like what he would expect to see from like next gen, and like what improvements that he would like to see for next gen anime games, and then like what anime games he expects. I don't think he really went into details as far as like what games he would want. I think like most people, I mean, obviously the obvious one for most people, like we want to see a Naruto Fighters or a JoJo Fighters, something like that, which I'm totally down with. Now here's the thing. So let me ask you something. Do you think there's gonna be a Bleach game anytime soon?
Honestly, I'm in the middle. I'm definitely in the middle when it comes to that. Like, a part of me is like, a part of me at this point is like, why are y'all still having hope for this? But the other part of me is like, well, the anime is coming back for that final like arc, so it's like, kinda should give it the benefit of the doubt, because maybe, just maybe, is a pure chance it might happen. It's hard to say. It's hard to say with a straight face. It's like saying an absolute no versus, yeah. I'm so split when it comes to that.
Like, I don't think so. To be honest with y'all, I don't think we're getting a Bleach game. even if the anime is coming back, I mean, now I know like so like somebody dude PS360, because he was saying before the play anime event, he was like, oh, CC2 dude, like one of the dudes from CC2, I guess like the main producer or director or whatever, he had tweeted out that he had just got done watching like some part of Bleach, so he was thinking, oh, well, they must be working on a Bleach game, but they already said previously in a Q&A that they weren't working on a Bleach game. That, yeah, they like Bleach, they would love to work on a Bleach game, but they're not working on a Bleach game as of right now, or at least as of, you know, as of recording that when they were doing that Q&A. So it's like, yeah, they're not working on a Bleach game. A lot of people keep thinking that CC2 is working on a Bleach game. Yes, CC2 is working on an anime game. They're working on Demon Slayer, but they ain't working on no Bleach. Like, and like, don't get confused. Like, I would love for a Bleach game that's like not like Storm, because that's what anytime somebody mentions an anime having a game, people are like, oh, well, if it could be like One Piece Storm, or like Hunter x Hunter Storm, or Bleach Storm. Not everything has to be like Storm, y'all. Not everything gotta be like that. Honestly, that shouldn't even be the standard, but that's become the standard for some odd reason. Like, I get it if you like I get it from a story standpoint. Like, yeah, like CC2 are the standard when it comes to story, but everything else, like, okay, so like story and graphics, like presentation, but like everything else, no, they should not be the standard. But kind of going on a rant there, but point is like everyone's like, okay, Naruto Storm, Bleach Storm, it should be like Storm. I honestly, like, I don't know if I'm like, I know somebody in the chat has to have at least played, and maybe you played this Bleach. Well, you probably never played this because this didn't come out. As far as I know, this didn't come out in the States. Bleach Heat the Soul on PSP, the PSP games. Those joints, like when I had my PSP hacked, that joint was so fun to play. Like, I played
Bleach Soul Resurrection, and that came out for the PS3. That was actually pretty.
I didn't play that. That was like the Muso one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, see, like, the problem was they should have, because like there were good Bleach, like even like the Bleach game that was on the DS, that joint was really good. That was a surprisingly good fighter. Like, Bleach had good fighting games. So like if they do come out with a Bleach game, it needs to be like Heat the Soul. Either needs to be like Heat the Soul, or like, I think there was one on the yeah, so like Shattered Blade, that was the one. That was on the Wii, right? I believe that was on the Wii. Because I didn't get a chance to play it. Because I think that was the one I didn't get a chance to play that I was interested in. But like, even if it's something like Shattered Blade, like if it's something more akin to Clash of Ninja, like honestly, developers need to like look at Clash of Ninja, because I feel like
Clash of Ninja will forever be slept on, and I hate it.
Like, if you want your game to be 3D, why not, like, why is it gotta copy the Storm template? Why not copy Clash? Because Clash, like Clash and Ninja, that was like Tekken Naruto, basically.
I loved every minute of it.
Like, if Ultimate Ninja on the PS2 was like Street Fighter, then Clash was like Tekken.
Ultimate Ninja Heroes. Yeah, the Heroes games. I love those, dude.
Bro, I used to be playing that in class.
You just didn't care back then.
Bro, like when I was at the other school, before I went to the school that we went to, bro, I used to just be playing games all the time. I used to never do my work. Like people always knew me as the guy that never did his work. At least at that school.
You were that kid back then.
It's like that, and like my other friend always knew to, like, I used to always, because I told you this before, I used to always get on punishment, so he used to call me Butters, and then like, and then in college, like,
Butters, go to your room.
It's like, then in college, like, we had a class together, like, dude still called me Butters, and like, I'm like, bro, we not in high school no more. That name, no. That name's retired. They can't put me on punishment no more.
Oh, it's not.
Like, I low key, like, I was on punishment a lot. And it's not like I was like a bad child or anything. It's just more like I used to just like never do my work.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Uh-huh. I honestly haven't been like noticing a lot. Like I haven't been noticing like their levels or anything. Like dag. Like I've just been grinding hard on this thing really whole time. Like I've just kind of been going through the motions as we've been talking. Okay, and I got the screen magic. Like this is just overkill. Like I wish I could get this whenever those little obstacles and stuff go like become part of the battle, cause like there's still some sections that I need to clear. Okay, so now we have Okay, so now we've cleared. So now we cleared the 5 C rank missions that we need. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do anything with that yet. I gotta. Yeah, once we progress through the story, then we can worry about that. Dang, why does she have to be party leader? Can I at least change that to Urza? Wait, what? Sorry, Juvia. Gray doesn't care for worn clothes. He's only interested in scripting out of his own. This conversation is really taking a turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just like, was too lazy and wanted to just warp so that I didn't have to walk all the way over here.
Yes.
I love how they're not even showing like their underwear or whatever they're supposed to be holding. Don't need your comments.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I had to help my mom out with something. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. What were we talking about?
Yeah, I done forgot. Don't worry about it.
Came back to dead silence. I thought you would have been like,
huh?
At that. I thought you would have been like at that something.
No, I mean, no, because I was watching a cutscene.
Hold on, let me check something. Sent.
I mean, I'm doing a mission where like somebody stole their clothing or whatever. Turns out it was monsters stealing their clothing.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, just standard filler.
That is some definite filler arc.
But once again, something I can say good about this game is like they're not chatting your freaking head off.
I think this is just random. Why does he need this? I don't understand. I don't understand. Could actually just finish it because this is short. This is actually short.
Yeah, so like how long is that game?
The first game was not long at all. This is like I think 20 something missions in total. You don't do all the extra stuff. Like, it's short. And the extra stuff they added, because I know for a fact these challenges were not in here in the like original.
Well, at least they added something to it.
True.
So I don't think they added anything to the oh yeah, no, they did add something to the SpongeBob thing. They just said it wasn't really worth it.
Stop shooting me, you chunk of shit!
Wendy. Oh.
I mean, that's kind of lazy, me teleporting back to the guild when I'm just like 2 steps away from it.
I mean, convenience is still convenience. So,
I mean, it seems like such a little detail, like a little thing, but it's really nice that they have something like that. To where, like, you finish the mission and then you just teleport back.
okay, I see what I did wrong. Hold on. Hold up.
Okay, so their next slot, the next Lackamas slot is gonna open at level 25. I think after like 2 more of these missions, then we'll just go ahead and go forward in the story. Because I know it can kind of, I know it can probably be kind of boring watching me do the same sort of type of mission. So I'll just switch it up.
何が出てくるかな。おりゃ。よっしゃ。一応行くか。天竜の逆撃。関東天輪の鎧。アクレスオード。我々の勝利だ。 よいしょっと。切られたいものからかかってこい。天竜の逆撃。決戦。我々の勝利だ。 よいしょっと。よいしょっと。よいしょっと。
Okay.
Wait, you went to go look something up?
I had to help her out with the something else.
Okay.
Now let's hope I did. Like how hot is it gonna be? 84. Okay. I thought it was gonna be raining all weekend. I mean, I thought it was gonna be raining all weekend.
Oh God, no! Don't say that.
No, it's because of the hurricane. That's why.
I hope not. Like, please don't be letting it rain. I'm just happy it didn't start raining a lot today. Cause like the worst thing I'm fearing is like that joint just start raining all day and then the power goes out and start thundering and crap.
Yep. What is hitting me? What is this? What is this?
Okay, after this one, then we'll go ahead and kind of we'll do the story. We'll advance in the story a bit. Like I said, I was saying earlier when you left, I was like, yeah, it can. I'm pretty sure it can kind of get boring seeing me do the same thing, so I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of. But like, that's the thing with RPGs. I mean, you kind of gotta grind. You kind of like that grind is kind of a part of it.
Hey, at least it's not like Persona 5, where it's just like Persona, where it just hinders you after 30 minutes. It's like, hey, you're actually like being able to let go. To be free! Be free!
You need to go to sleep, Joker!
Yeah. Gigok and his freaking anime list.
Huh?
Gigok got his anime in a nutshell for summer.
Yeah, I haven't watched one of his videos in a minute. Mainly because I'm trying. Does he have a Tower of God video? Like I'm trying to stay away from anyone else's opinions on Tower of God or God of High School.
He's like, nah. He's like, nah.
Nope, because when I do my videos on them, I just want it to be fresh and just like my own thing. So then once I say my crap, then I'll watch their stuff and then I'll just be like, do I agree with it?
I
or
get
do I
that.
not?
So a review or your video on something isn't influenced by someone else's opinion. I get that. I understand that.
That and like going into God of High School, you know, I already got what like my thoughts on it. So like, I hate being influenced by other people's opinions, or at least feeling like that. I know it's something that like most people like can't avoid. It's like a human nature sort of thing. Like we're always gonna be influenced by something, but I just much rather feel like the thoughts, the opinions and stuff coming out my mouth is mine. That's why like I didn't watch his video on Index.
He got Decadence and Dents in here.
Yeah, I've been meaning to catch up on that. I mean, it's basically like Attack on Titan.
Yep,
Attack
this
on
is
Titan
fucking
Pacific
bonkers. I
Rim.
got it. Yep, I gotta look at this. Oh my god.
I
I've
told
seen
you
a
about
clip.
I
No,
told
I've
you
seen
about
it.
that show.
I know you did. You did.
I told you
I
when it
have
first
seen.
premiered.
I've had like I've seen sprinkles of it, but it's like I don't remember this giant city fucking punching a kaiju. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like Attack on Titan meets Pacific Rim and Immortal Engines. It's just a better version of all of those things. Oh dang, I forgot I said I was gonna go ahead and do the story mission, so hold on. So one more time and then we can go ahead and stop this madness.
Get out of my way. Of course, Alicization Part 2 is on here. Of course. And the hentai shit's in here.
Of course.
Fucking gigak.
Of course. I mean, what would you expect coming from him?
I'm just skipping through it. It's like some of these I'm actually like I'm actually like keeping track of.
Sudden governance right in front of Kirito's game ago. Why? And even get Klein the badass player with fucking Klein.
Yeah, I told you, he finally did something.
Come back to me when you're a main character. This man's like in a comatose state and shit. It's like if this is all it takes for Klein to get some screen time,
Right.
I might just look at that episode only when he does this shit. I might. It's a might.
I mean,
Oh.
Kirito becoming comatose is probably like the best thing to happen to the show in a minute.
I mean,
Like besides the whole season 3 as a whole. I mean, honestly, season 3 is just steps. Like this whole third part is just way better than the other seasons.
how fucked is that though? When you really put it into perspective, it's like how fucked is your anime if your protagonist being in a comatose state does a lot better for everyone else involved. Like, how bad is that? How bad of a writer do you have to be?
Because like now you can't make him like the only OP. Like you can't just like rely on his OPness.
I know, but Jesus, that just says right there, like, Karahara, you still can't write for shit. I still stand by that.
Hey, you haven't seen it, man.
It don't matter.
There's some good stuff in there. I don't completely crap on them. Only when necessary.
You're too nice. Evil must be purged. The evil that's Karahara must be purged.
Okay, we can go ahead and move on, but okay, I'm gonna cut the stream off here, and then I'm gonna take a short little break. Then I'm gonna be back, and then I'll go ahead and go on to doing the story stuff. It's all right.